finest ingredients are right in the mix.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Dukect, with you live here on TalkShoe.com on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me here, right now, live in the lounge. Thank you so much. If you want to connect to me, Dukect, it's quite simple. It is, the phone number is 724-444-7444. Once again, the phone number is 724-444-7444. And the call ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Once again, the call ID is 92417. Also, I'm doing a little something different here. I'm recording the audio on Audacity and see how things working there. If things work good, I will continue to use this. Then in my Skype recorder, because, I have to, for whatever reason, it's just like, I can't unlock the file unless I have to restart or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to basically see what I have to do with that. But for right now, I'm going to be using Audacity. And right now it seems to be working. So if it, hopefully the sound is good and everything else. If not, hopefully I can fix it in post or what have you. Anyway, if you have any problems or anything, hearing anything wrong, I will use the recorded version over the talk show. We're recording everything. So if anything sounds off on the Audacity, just let me know. Anyway, I'm watching Canada Impact, watching Showtime Eric Young take on Bobby Roode for the number one contendership for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And you see, whoa, what a nice body slam from Eric Young, and that's only for a 2 count. And he's waving on some people. I think he's waving in some of the, I think it is the BDC, the newest stable. What have you, for the the beatdown crew for 10 from the 1,000 stables. But that's maybe I could do a whole radio show about the stables on TNA. If you want me to do that, leave a comment, shoot me an email at dukectproductions@gmail.com or whatever. So anyway, as Eric Young seems to be winding up and misses the shot. Seriously, they had to show a replay of that because, we got like 3-time remixes and everything else. But anyway, let's get back to what I'm going to be talking about tonight. The Royal Rumble being meaningless. And you know why I say that? And I don't say that lightly because, honestly, the Royal Rumble means so much. If you win the Royal Rumble, that is a guaranteed shot, unless you're injured or anything else, to go for the main event at WrestleMania. Now, it's not a recent thing. The Royal Rumble, to me, has started to become less important since the main event of WrestleMania is not the Royal Rumble winner. It started when everyone from SmackDown going after the World Heavyweight Championship, challenged for that, man. I've challenged for that for a while. Challenge for that, they started in the lower cards. Heck, Taker Batista, probably one of the best matches The Undertaker had at WrestleMania. Started off, I think that was the third match. I think it was third or fourth match. That just blows my mind as Eric Young gets shellacked and it cuts himself open and he's getting shellacked by Bobby Roode, who promised to make Eric Young bleed. And hey, he made your response as a nice spine buster right there. And for the cover, goes nope. Anyway, get back to the main point. Yes, my little play-by-play. Yeah, I'm no Josh Matthews, but hey, I think I'm better than Art Vanderlei. But anyway, uh, get to the point. Um, the Royal Rumble winner did not main event WrestleMania. It just really didn't fit the bill. And of course, you have the whole 18 seconds fiasco, which I honestly just don't just. Call me just stupid or whatever. Just call me anything else. I just don't know why you did that when you knew the match was going. People like, I know you want to do a WrestleMania moment or what have you, but I honestly, again, and to repeat my review of that, somewhere on Daily Motion, I'll give a link in the description. Why have her 18 seconds? In fact, they had a great match at WrestleMania. In fact, why are you going to waste, honestly, waste a good to great match when less people are eyeballs? Because the drop off from WrestleMania to Extreme Rules is daunting, boys and girls. It always has been and always will be. I never get this idea of saying, "Oh, we'll do the WWE's not going to showcase the best stuff." I mean, if they did this back in the day, I mean, matches like, say, Steamboat and Macho Man would mean nothing. Warrior Macho Man means something, and it will mean like a 5-minute squash, and so on and so forth. Ezra kicks Eric Young with the chair at the gut, throws it at him, and saves himself. And now he got the chair, and he ain't winning. He just in the gut right there. And now he's hitting the chair on his back. By the way, the match is not that bad, actually. And he's posing and you should just finish him off. And, at least he's not monologuing, which would have been even worse. But, I'm sorry, Bobby Roode. But anyway, back to my main point, is that when the WWE hit with these shorter matches, there's shorter matches that mean nothing. There's shorter matches that mean absolutely nothing. And, right there on the steel chair, on the cover, 2, 3, I just think the match went a little too short. The match was too short. I'm sorry. I mean, it was only 8 minutes long. I mean, that to me frustrates me. You gotta have a longer match. If this is gonna be a blow off, I think it may be an average 10 to 15 minutes. I think those two could actually have a great match in 10 to 15 minutes. But hey, that's just my personal opinion. But hey, it's just it's just too short. Matches are way too short. Anyway, back to my main point. It's just, again, back to matches made short. The whole 18 seconds fiasco. I just don't think that it didn't really help anyone. It just made Sheamus a lot more relevant. Sadly, Roman Reigns is on that same path. But recently on the Royal Rumble, you have winners, and they did main event WrestleMania in some capacity or something. I mean, the one he did main event WrestleMania was WrestleMania 29, where John Cena, main event WrestleMania because Rock was WWE champion. And that made because God forbid we had to do twice in a lifetime. That was a great idea. I just, it's, that sort of thing. Look on Twitter, Nash from live, from Channel Awesome actually tweeted this thing out. Gamer gets swatted while streaming before thousands of viewers. God damn it! People just, God, that is just, to me. You are the people who SWAT. Fuck you. Yeah, God damn it. Jeez, man. Someone's gonna get killed and everything else, man. It really pissed me off. And I'll put the link in the description. about this because it's just again frustrating. And now my point is gone all over the place. Shouldn't have got on Twitter, but you know, anyway, back to my point. Something less serious and more of a fun thing. War Rumbles. The War Rumble. Um, it needs to mean something. In the past, well, the last one was John Cena, shocker, going and main facing The Rock. That was brilliant. Again for the WWE Championship. Then a year later, you had Batista, or wrestling fans know now as Boo-Tista, winning the Royal Rumble, the hell of boos, and basically winning his right to face WrestleMania. But not so fast, my friend. It determined because WWE screwed up, or it was all part of a plan, according to some article at I think it was some old article somewhere. Oh, it was all part of the plan, which I think is BS. I think CM Punk basically quit. And if he didn't quit, we would have had Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan and then have just Radio versus Batista. That would have been just a horrific main event. But honestly, everything, it was a complete cluster F. I mean, people did not like the winner. It was shafted. Batista really got shafted in the kayfabe, pretty much. It was shafted in kayfabe. And when it was shafted, he didn't get his one-on-one match at WrestleMania. And they said, okay, WrestleMania, it was a special situation. I say fine. That was a special thing for WrestleMania 30, and the WWE need to scramble and make things better. They had to switch things up to get the people crowd. Now the people are happy, and because they had to reschedule everything because CM Punk, said, screw you guys, I'm going home. Now here we are back in the same dance. The Royal Rumble was pissed. People were pissed off the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble winner and Roman Reigns. And from this past Monday, they seem to be doing some type of damage control as basically the authority. Yes, the authority. Because, yes, we have to have the authority back because, well, somebody has to be the heel thing because, God forbid, we can have, we can run a wrestling show without heel stables. I mean, seriously. WWE, TNA, can you get off the heel stables? Stop riding the dick, please. Seriously. Stop that. They need to stop. Because at some points, you gotta be like, you know what? We need to, I'm serious. They need to actually, and I will say this until everything goes quick, until I'm blue in the face. They need to start actually having a true neutral guy, face, heel, whatever, and stop with these damn stables. No more of these stupid, moronic stables. I'm done with these stupid stables running around amok. Can they just have a moratorium, please? When the authority is finally conquered and thwarted, and we can just move on? I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to see Stephanie. I don't want to see. I don't want to see any of them. I don't want to see nobody. After they are conquered and gone, let's just have, okay, you can still have heels, but you can still have, you know what, heels and victory. Heels. The heels win, and then the heels, the heels still have but the heels can still have focus on the show. But, they're not sitting around sitting there saying, okay, at the beginning of a show, have 30 minutes, which again, the authority had. A 30-minute promo? I just don't know why they keep doing this. It makes no doggone sense. 30-minute promos. I don't like this. Why do they continue to do this? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. But hey, that's my personal opinion. But anyway, they somehow convince um um W they convince the um 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 basically, I mean, just 30 minutes saying nothing. But yet, Roman Reigns counts up his guaranteed shot for a match between Daniel Bryan versus um, and Seth Rollins. Of course, it was Daniel Bryan winning a match on Monday Night Raw. And now we have Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns, and the winner will go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Again, here we are at this again. We're seeing at the same picture again. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm serious. I'm done with this whole thing. Because if the Royal Rumble means something, it needs to mean something. The guy has to continually hold up. It needs. Because honestly, some people say, well, you can have a trip. Like, no, you don't want to do this again. I say if a Rumble has to start meaning something, they need, and I will say right here, the Royal Rumble, and I will say this, the winner, Roman Reigns, has to be Daniel Bryan. It has to be convincingly. And I know that's going to piss some people off, but hey, the WWE made their bed, and they have to lie it. The WWE has made their bed, and now they have to lie it. And this to me, really, I think honestly, the WWE needs, um, just to have Roman Reigns. I know it sucks, but you gotta do it. This is a way to bring the guy up. You put him in this situation. I mean, you put the guy up there, and you don't need to take him out or something. I mean, he can have fight Reigns. Roman Reigns can fight for the U.S. Championship. Seriously. He comes from going to become a WWE Championship and downgrades himself to Rusev, which, let's be honest, it is a downgrade. I like Rusev and all, but he ain't no Brock Lesnar, and damn sure he ain't never gonna be no Brock Lesnar. Personally, I think the only one it should be Ryback, but according to some reports, he's gonna be stuck with. Ryback is going to be fighting against teaming up with Dolph Ziggler, taking on Kane and Big Show at WrestleMania. Yes, that's going to be so much fun. Said nobody ever. As I'm looking at Impact right now, it's now a handicap match with, I think, the winner of the new British boot camp with Rockstar Spud taking on Tyrus, also known as Brodus Clay, but he doesn't want to be called that no more because WWE has copyright. But anyways, a handicap match, and he's dominating. Oh, damn! Jeez, that is wow! Look at that T-bone suplex into the corner. That's badass right there. That is amazing. That was good. I don't care how people make fun of, but you know what? He does have, Titus has some really, really good moves. Anyway, Rockstar Spud is about to be powerbomb, but yeah, he's fighting. Spud's fighting. and he keeps fighting. And now look at this. Looks like it. Oh, he's pounding Tyrus. Tyrus is getting low. He's dazed. And look at Rockstar Spud. Oh, look at those kicks. Yes, those kicks right there. And in succession. And now Spud is climbing out the cage, climbing up the cage. And now look at this. I think he's. Oh wait a minute. He's about to get out of the cage, which I just hate that finish. And whoa! Wait a second. He took his tie off. Holy crap! Whoa! Spud. Yeah, he's looking at this. Whoa! Middle finger to EC3 and a nice senton on Tyrus. Wow! That is amazing. Go Spud, go with the nice senton backsplash right there. Anyway, again, the WWE. When I'm back to my main point, Ryback and Dolph Ziggler taking off Big Show and Kane. Yes, that's going to be great. That match. Oh goodness gracious, that's going to be a great match. Said no one ever. Well, it's just going to be really terrible. But back to the main point. I think it's look at this. Oh, slips right down. Oh yeah, even he botches EC3. He keeps his cool. Man, he slipped on him and he smiled. Man, like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you know what? Seriously, EC3, man. Whatever you like with TNA, I think he does one heck of a job with his character, and I think he does one good job at his character. And anyway, back to the point. I just think again the Royal Rumble. If they go with Daniel Bryan winning or making a triple threat, you're lessening the Royal Rumble. You're lessening Impact. The only way to actually make the Royal Rumble mean something has Roman Reigns. You have to have a win. It might suck for the IWC. It might be something a lot of people don't want to hear or like, but this is the only way to have some credence. This has to make it important. The Royal Rumble winner has to go on and face for the WWE Championship. They have to. And oh my God, they did the Umaga thing? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh man, they did the tape thing, Oh goodness gracious, I honestly think that you know. Anyway, it looks like EC3 wins, and now he's about to shave Rockstar Spud's head. It looks like it's all over for Rockstar Spud. He's going to finally get scalped. It looks like he's like, yep, he's going to finally embarrass Rockstar Spud. He's like, yes, he's about to get damaged. He's going to embarrass him. He's saying he's going to scalp him. And, whoa, wait a minute. What the? Well, JB just cut the cord. I expect many photoshops for that. No, fan action boards. Seriously, that's going to be some Photoshop action. But back to my point. The WWE needs to have a consistent Royal Rumble winner. They need to have someone consistent. They need to have a main eventer. Regardless of how people like him, Roman Reigns has to be the main guy. Hopefully I haven't pissed you guys off too much. As I'll let something to cool y'all down. If y'all need to calm down, let's hopefully after all that, let's have something that calms people down here. Okay, how about something that will you know what? Let's have something to calm down and have a little bit of fun. How about the Zone Runners? The Zone Runners, huh? If you haven't heard them, they're a really, really good little rap group in the gaming, game rappers and such. Really good stuff. Anyway, the song I'm going to be playing is Song Adventure 2 Graveyard Graveyard Theory. It is from the Zone Runners, and you guys are going to love this. Again, you're going to love it, and you're going to be like, man, this is really, really good. I think this is going to be really fun. So sit back, relax, and listen to this the docile sounds of the Zone Runners here live on the Dukect Lounge. We're right back right after this.
Yo, we're the Zone Runners, and this time we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ain't ready.
I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head cause I have no fear. Probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory, but a ghost tried to approach me and got leery.
Asked him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkins in the alleys. It didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back him up with a fist, metal crackling. I'm hearing someone saying use a chicken, don't be scared. It had to be the wind cause nobody wasn't there. I searched and I searched as I climbed up the wall, and then I started to fly, I went in deeper.
Let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's it, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. Gonna hold my head cause I got nothing to fear. It probably seems crazy, brave the theory. A ghost tried to approach me and got leery.
And we are back live here in the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me, Dukect. And that was the Zone Runners, Graveyard Theory. And thank you so much for listening to me, Dukect. And, wow. Robbie E. just like, taking his sweet time and, taking selfies. And, oh, Master Ray just ducked him. What the hell? Holy crap. Damn. Seriously, what the hell was that match? I don't know. But anyways, LOL TNA, I don't know what's going on with their company. Let's talk something that we can all come together on, people. I think we can come together. We can sit here and come together right now. We can come together. We can come together. This is something that we can all agree on. Electronic arts suck. Yes, they are, people. You know what I'm talking about? EA, because EA just released something interesting. Right here on BGR, what have you. Link in the description says, quote, is GameStop, this is the original people that broke the story, EA Chief Creative Officer Richard Hillman recently expressed concern that the learning curve for most of his company's games is just too steep. Seriously, really? Is Madden too much of a barrier to entry? Seriously, I mean, anyone can play Madden. I mean, any version. Madden, NBA 2K. The only thing I would say is NBA 2K, NBA Live, because NBA Live sucks. But seriously, EA is like, oh my goodness, electronics, it's too hard. How they even? Okay, let me just finish what he says. Because curve is too steep with reason losing out on potential customers. Quote, all games are actually still too hard to learn. Hillman explained. The average player probably spends 2 hours to learn how to play the most basic game. And asking for 2 hours of someone's time, most of our customers between the normal lives to find 2 hours to concentrate on learning how to play a game is a big ask. It doesn't take someone 2 hours. I don't know who he's talking to or what figures he's looking at. For the most part, gaming has been dumbed down to the. I'm not some gaming purist. If you listen to my show, I think it's great that more people are getting into gaming, and you make it easier. Let the barrier entries come down. Let them be easier to come in. Hey, I mean, I'm not asking people to play, say, Dota 2 or um, Dark Souls or anything else. I don't want that to be the barrier of entry. I mean, let's have them play simple stuff. I mean, how about Mario Brothers? Stuff like Mario, any of the, say Mario, say Tetris. Um, see, what else? What other games that it's very easy for. What other game that series are actually easy to get? Like Ratchet and Clank, that's to me easy. Sly Cooper, all these other games, platform games are easy. I think there's some puzzle games out there. I mean, heck, what about Angry Birds? Those are games that I don't think you need to spend 2 hours figuring out Angry Birds. If you do need 2 hours to figure it out, I mean, seriously, if it takes 2 hours for you to figure out Angry Birds, I don't know what else to tell you. That is, man, you must be doing something wrong. But seriously, I don't understand. It's simple. Yeah, I mean, stuff like Minecraft is simple enough for anyone can go play. And, with all these other games like Candy Crush Saga or whatever the new Kim Casher Hub, which is the Hollywood app, had a small budget, dirt sheet mechanics, and raking out oodles of money, according to this article. I mean, fine. I mean, heck, what about all this stuff, the Clash of the Titans thing that was on the Super Bowl? That makes tons of money. I mean, that makes a lot of money. But yeah, EA, maybe, just maybe, instead of making things so dumb that, honestly, not even a caveman can actually go and do that, why don't you actually make a game that, I don't know, is functional, good, and for the most, functional. It doesn't have 1,000 bugs, Battlefield, but also have something that people can be enjoyed. I mean, you need something really cheap, but what about doing these type of games that are cheap to make, cheap to feel, instead of these big old AAA Mac, these AAA monstrosities that you don't really need. You just release the beta and just have their faces looking straight out of a goddamn Cthulhu nightmare. Have something like that, but it's just mind blowing that someone can say that. And I wonder how EA is just, becoming more and more irrelevant. Stuff like this is probably driving people out of games. And I love this last poll right here. It says, quote, at this rate, we expect EA will work towards making all of its video games work just by pressing one button over and over again with sole purpose to buy virtual goods through an in-app purchase store. And I wouldn't be surprised they're already making at least 20 of them right now in production. So, people who love Final Fantasy All the Bravest, you're going to have more EA labels and stuff like that. I cannot wait. I would not be surprised in the next year when Madden goes on the apps and everything. I would not be surprised if they're going to do the same model of that. If not, make it even worse. Oh, that's going to be so much fun. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, 2 hours? How? All the points, you don't need 2 hours to figure out a game. I mean, even if Kingdom Hearts, you can still move around, figure out everything else out, basically maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes. The story might screw you over, or what have you. It might take you a while to get your head around the story. And then God bless you if you try to get something like that through your head. But yeah. Oh, man. Jeez Louise. This is just sad. People. Anyway. Man, this is 40 minutes. I'm back to my old time clock, baby. It's ended at 25. Now it's up to I'm back to the 40s. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Maybe me, about 35 minutes after the edits and such. But anyway, hopefully everything works out. Anyway, this is It's been fun. Also, the next review of Last Year Standing is almost is like in its lava stage up. I will hopefully have everything done. I need just to record the dialogue, and I'm good. I got the video portion done. I need to do the audio, and after that, straight on to the editing room and editing board. So this weekend I'm going to be busy editing, and that's pretty much it for the most part. I'm going to be editing for the most part, and hopefully when it comes out, you guys and gals will enjoy it. Anyway, this is Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all. And thank you once again for being here live on the TalkShoe.com. Thank you for joining me live on TalkShoe. And if you're not listening on TalkShoe, shame on you. You can be listening on live, but don't worry. You will be listening to this on my Zipcast, YouTube, and all the other websites I'm trying to get on. YouTube and Medic Expression, what have you. Yeah, I'm gonna be up there, all trying to share my message. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to me, Dukect, and that's it for the show. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.